Tony's Topics. What's happening, folks? My name's Tony. Welcome to Tony's Topics. So what do I want to talk about? The NBA. Let's talk about last night's games. Let's start first there. First of all, I guess the first thing I'm thinking is, what another night of poorly managed basketball. So, I'm going to start off with Cleveland versus Charlotte. Was I happy Cleveland won? Yes. Was I pleased with the way Cleveland won? No. Again, Cleveland is relying on its big three. Blatt is playing Kevin Love, LeBron James, and Kyrie Irving all the way back up to 40 minutes a night. Somebody please tell this guy that there are 82 games in the regular season, okay? You're killing them. You're running them like horses. What are you doing? No wonder you can't win back-to-back games very easily especially not against any good team, because you're exhausting the players on, who did you even play? Who did you play? The Charlotte Hornets? Really? Come on. So either way it goes. Again, what do I think's going on? Now, we've all seen LeBron play, and LeBron demands the ball. But he is an excellent point guard, and so he can basically facilitate the ball to whoever he needs to get it to so that they can become better and make their points, while all the time he's going to be able to score and make his points. So how do you need to change this lineup? Because there are certain guys that you need to perform. I would start Kyrie Irving off as my starter, and I wouldn't start LeBron. Why do you do that? If you look at Kyrie Irving's stats, at least last night, and maybe we could write it off to him being tired, I don't know, but honestly, Kyrie Irving underperformed. And a lot of that might be, hey, it's LeBron's team now, but you really don't want that to happen. If you look at San Antonio, Popovich was able to avoid the whole competition over who was going to control the ball between Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker by leaving Manu Ginobili on the bench and starting with Tony Parker. Now, did he do that because Tony Parker's better? No. In my opinion, Ginobili, averaged more than Tony Parker, and he's a better assister. He's assisted more than Tony Parker. So why would Popovich run Ginobili second to Parker? Because he knew Ginobili could carry the team. You see what I mean? Ginobili is such a strong force that not only is he good, but he can make everyone around him good. So, you start with Kawhi Leonard, you let him get out there and get his points. You run Dion Waiters with him, because you need Dion Waiters to get that point. There is no chance, the Cleveland Cavaliers don't have a chance if all they can get is 4 guys scoring double digits. If the only people that are scoring double digits are LeBron James, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and Tristan Thompson, it's over. It's a wrap. Okay? Blatt, your number one job is to find a way to get at least 6 to 7 guys in double digits every night. And the only way that's going to happen is if you play some of these young guys on your team with more minutes and in situations where they get to score the ball more. You start Kyrie Irving, you start Dion Waiters, and then at small forward, you start Tristan Thompson. You should use Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, and LeBron James in a 3-man rotation between small forward and power forward. Each guy should only be playing around about 32 minutes a night. What does this do? Why? What do you mean? We should play LeBron as long as possible. No, you shouldn't. LeBron and Kevin Love aren't really going to get massively better, but Tristan Thompson can. You need to invest in your young player. 2, Tristan Thompson is not big enough to play center. Okay? It's going to minimize the amount of points that he could score because he's being played in the wrong position. So anyway, I would start Tristan Thompson at small forward. Then you can start Kevin Love at power forward, because you're going to need an early boost, because teams oftentimes come out really hard in the first quarter and then they diminish as the game goes on. Finally, you can run Anderson Varela or Brendan Haywood at center. I would go with Brendan Haywood, honestly. You already have Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, and Dion Waiters on the floor, so you have massive points, not to mention Tristan Thompson is going to help out with your rebounding. So between Tristan Thompson, Kevin Love, and Brendan Haywood, you will get all the rebounds in the world. Plus, Brendan Haywood is very aggressive. And why not start Anderson Varela? Because I'd run him with LeBron. Because LeBron likes to pass to Anderson Varela. So then you bring in, after about 4 minutes, give a little trade in, bring in LeBron. Maybe you let Kevin Love sit for a minute, or Tristan Thompson, however you want to work it. But then you bring in LeBron, and then you bring in Anderson Varela with him, and You have a myriad of guys that you can play at shooting guard because, make no doubt, Dion Waiters is only good for 24 minutes a night. So you can bring in James Jones, who is a three-point shooter, who LeBron likes playing with anyway. That's completely fine. You can bring in my kid, I forgot the name, the other rookie, Deladova. He plays hard, he hustles. I mean, let that kid get in there and get some shots in. That is completely fine. Plus, you're not dependent on his points. You're not dependent on James Jones' points. You're not dependent on Deladova points. So when they get points, it's just great. It's extra money, you know. And honestly, if you're really wondering, where do I play Sean Marion? I don't know. Give him the leftover Kyrie Irving minutes. When Kyrie Irving's taking a break, put him in then. But honestly, let's not act like Sean Marion is going to guarantee you 10 points a night against a good team, because he's not. He's not. Okay. Man, I could almost made the whole show off that. Goodness gracious. So that's all I'm saying. Please, Black, play the team right, because right now you don't have a chance. You really don't. You have some stars that are good enough to take you through bad teams, but every time you go up against a real team, you're going to get blown out. You're going to get taken, okay? LeBron is too much of a force. He sucks. You know, he sucks away from some people. So you really want to start your other guys and let them get a head start out there before you let LeBron come in and take over, because that's what he's going to do, and that's what you want him to do. Okay, man, that's enough. That's my time and that's my topic.